This is Andy Purewell for Boxing News. I'm joined by the British heavyweight and Commonwealth champion, Fabio Wardley, and the rest. Yeah, there's too many to name, Fabio. We do this every time. There's too many to remember. But Fabio, congratulations. Not many people could have expected a first-round stoppage victory tonight against Frazer Clarke. Walk me through your brief time in the ring and the end of the Frazer Clarke chapter in your career.
Yeah, look, slam the book close. Hey, cheers, Jay. Thank you. We knew how much of a big, thrilling fight the last one was, and it's always great to have those. But immediately after, I always said, look, I don't want too many of those. They can take toll on you. They can take time out of you. I said in interviews and stuff that I left a piece of my soul in the O2 on that night. And as much as I love Saudi and the Riyadh people, I wasn't trying to do that again tonight. So we had a game plan in place, and I think I executed on it pretty well. I was happy with how we went about things. It was just about being calmer and just being more relaxed and not. I think in the last fight I was too over-eager. I had him hurt and I was rushing. Whereas this, had him going, took my time and got him out of there.
I know you'd have had a new game plan going into this fight, and you mentioned kind of fine-tuning what you learned from the first fight, but did you expect the openings to present themselves in the first round the way that they did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I said it in the week of building up, is that, look, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and I did think that he would resort back to his very similar style. I know he was playing around and messing and saying, hey, I'm going to come out southpaw and this, that and the other. But I thought very much he would stick to what he knows, because he did, if you're looking at it from an honest perspective, he did have some success in that first fight. So I thought he would have gone, okay, you know what, some of that worked for me, I'm gonna double down on it. Whereas for me, I thought I garnered a lot of success as well, but mine was way more damaging, way more powerful. So if I landed those shots and followed up properly, I'd have been able to get him out of there.
It's obviously never nice to see kind of the aftermath of the fight. You saw the injuries which Frazer seemed to sustain. What was going through your mind at that point, and have you managed to speak to anyone just to see how he's doing currently?
Yeah, it's always a hard one, because look, we're fighters at the end of the day. We know what we're doing. We know what we signed up for. We know we turn up on the night and what the possibilities of things can happen. But no matter what, I always hope, pray that my opponent is okay. They leave the ring okay. I know he wasn't there for the announcement, but he did manage to leave on his feet, which I was happy to see. I haven't had a chance to catch up with anyone properly on whether he's okay. But look, I'm there to do a job and do it in a dangerous fashion and show off for the lights and camera and everything else. But ultimately, as a person and at heart, I only ever want him to go back to his family safe and sound, so I hope he is.
Prior to the fight, you mentioned after this, it's past British titles, it's moving towards world level. What next? Who do you look at and think, that's next in line for me?
Yeah, look, I keep saying it. There's no particular name, particular person I look at and think, right, you. Boxing's a funny game. You never know who's going to end up where. Obviously, I'm going to have the rest of the year off, and we'll see how other boxers get on, other fighters, and what else happens, and what else. And then we'll enter the new year. I'll have a chat with Frank and George and His Excellency as well, and see if we can get back out here.
Fabio, I appreciate your time. Enjoy a well-earned break, and I'll see you soon.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.